praise the Most High. I know your name now. A higher, I feel. Jumped in the game now. If you ain't come a slave cargo shit, then who's you? Cause I've been reading the Bible lately and found out we's the real Jews. They lying, they ain't telling us the truth. Elder gave me the game and he's showing me the fruit. He said, brother, who is you? And took me to Deuteronomy. Man, they screwing us over. Spiritual side of me. I know you saw you died for me. Ain't know he was kin to me. Got us breaking Sabbath and lying to us religiously. And I don't appreciate none of that. I went to Catholic school. They ain't told me nothing about Deuteronomy 28:68. Lying. So gang banging, I denounce that. Catholicism, I denounce that. That white dude they call Jesus, yeah, Borgia, I denounce that. I got hedge where my house at, scripture where my mouth at. Aromo, I make it dance like David, so please we rouse that. Jesus still a soldier for the Most High. Now I keep a sword next to my knife. Preachers, modern day Pharisees, acting so divine. I was brought up round sinners, so with sinners I die. So you can catch the politicking with the pimps and thugs. Yeah, I relate to him, then I give him the word. The first thing I tell him, Christ, he look just like us. They leave the combo feeling Satan got us juice and stuff. But most to the blind, Israelites be blind as mice, following the way of heathens, Ishmael and Edomites. I ain't talking down to nations, but they supposed to follow you. St. John 4:22, salvation is of the Jew, Babylon is Timbuktu. Yeah, I had to read that too. Now I sound like Yeshaya, Lord forgive, they know not what they do. The church, they think I'm crazy. The pastor trying to save me by giving me a one-way ticket to Hades. Elder Ricard. Hebrew hood music. I'm sticking to that truth that every man's a liar. I'm sticking to that truth that every man's a liar. I'm sticking to that word that every man's a liar. Yeah, Shai Yasha out of Judah, hold up. Hand me my black ruler. Yeah, it's time for me to go in. Cause I'm from the tribe of Judah. They talking about hands up, don't shoot. A black dude kill blacks, bet y'all gon' shoot. A white dude kill blacks, bet y'all gon' lose. Shai, you looking at us like a dog for these dang fools. It's sad, I know. Take me out this world, I don't want it no more. Ephesians 2:8, we were saved by grace, but not through ourselves. It was a gift from the higher. Hands up, hands on your shire. Studying that word, the truth ain't no liar. Look me in my face and tell me I'm lying. You thought I was a lamb, boy, I'm a lion. Survival, never leave without my Bible. Always keeping that sword with me. I swing in front of my rivals. I step to you, ain't scared of you. Real Judah, we the real Jews. Jewish, I ain't heard of you. Oh yeah, that's right, they the converted dudes. I laugh cause it's funny. All y'all really concerned with is money. When you try your return, y'all gon' burn in that money. Cause we get that last laugh, that's why it's funny. Hold up, pull up, a little bit of that wine though. I'ma take a few sips and put it down. I ain't trying to become no wino. Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. We got to, cause a higher told us. Thank y'all for listening. Yo, PZ, we did it. All praise to the Most High. We kept it trill and true. Righteous one is the classic. Now here come Righteous 2. I'm gone. Okay, my Judah, my Benji, my Ephraim, Zebulun, Asher, my Levite, my Manasseh, my Nathi, my Issachar, Simeon, Reuben, my Gadite. I do this for the 12 tribes. Got a 4-5 cock for your third eye. I spend time y'all Allah, they think I'm my kind, but my people know we gon' ride Judah. Know what? I feel like Noah. Reprobate mind maker, Judah wanna throw up. This got you caught him like a deadbeat dad, cause that nigga never show up. But my father, he could be your father, cause you see my father, he always there. We don't call him Yahweh, we don't call him Allah, we don't kiss no cow, but we ain't with that there, man, you freak ass, she freak ass. All of y'all, man, y'all freak ass. Walk around the stone and go and kiss the stone, man, have you seen the stone, man, y'all freak ass. Yeshaya come, y'all ain't gon' kiss it no more, or soon after y'all gon' be kissing the floor. The first begot of the Most High, you can guarantee, man, he ain't raised up no hoe. They make bad good like Harry Potter, then cook up posters in they synagogues. Warlocks, we call them doctors, and Jehovah is their God. Turning their black cape for a white coat. Sucking out the spirit like it's light boat. They say vaccination's gonna change the nation. Now your son go to school in that trench coat. I tried to be righteous, fell off a few times, but got back up despite it. Gave her high on my bar, no paper, no pen, circumcised, I don't write it. You been still, when you go somewhere, make life will feel like a cooler. Signing off is peace from the seed of Jacob, real Judah.
You know. Like, I don't think God let the lives of our brothers be taken for no reason. Mike Brown, Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, Walter Scott, all of our brothers, all of our countless brothers is being killed by these racist police. It's not for no reason. I feel like he's trying to force us to come together and recognize at the end of the day we all we got. And that these people do not love us. GC. Strange fruit hung by the trees. Billy saw blood on the leaves. Today we see blood in the streets by the hands of police. I stand for my brothers, rest in peace. Just know we won't sleep. Garner said that he couldn't breathe. Mike Brown, don't shoot, please. Rice was only 12 years. G's make you wonder what a black life mean when they taking them like they don't mean a thing. So I'm down and make war with these devils. Fucking conversation at the core, I'm a rebel. We gotta watch our little brothers bleed in the street. Let's talk about some caskets and more so some shovels. That sound like justice to me. They say they wanna talk about peace. Like, can we all get along, please? Like, ain't no get along in the country full of races that consider me just 3/5 of a human being. Tell me that don't sound silly. We're living on the battleground, really being black is a fight against whites in my city. We're living in this rubble because we started with a little bit to nothing. These crackers wanna fight for the city. For being the greatest, and this is what slavery made us. So at the bottom's where they place us. But you know we fearless, the youth ain't for none, and you know it. This the Joshua generation. Stand for the brothers that we lost. Forever you remember not the God. You just let them know they ain't gonna keep on taking on without us rising up, fighting back and responding. Stand for the leaders that we got. Knowing we ain't really got a lot. Knowing that you really gotta have a lot of heart. Stand for the poor like a father. The fighters for soldiers, not cowards. I stand for black power. Like stand for the brothers on the block, trying to find a way to make it out. Hey, yeah, I stand for y'all. People only hurting because they lost, and the system ain't gonna help them figure out. Man, fuck the system. We looking for some justice from these devils, like justice is what devils is all about. Man, we better all separate now, and together we can build some shit that's ours. Integration ain't no integration. Integration, my black ass in the conversation. Integration really was a trick to deceive the races that our enemies were our friends. Fuck about our faces, talking about some integration. I'm only about separation. I'm only about reparations. Man, this shit is all ours. Yeah, 20 acres in the mill, homie, that was back then. That's why I said this shit is all ours. I gotta stand up for some. Stand with the soldiers to stand up to guns. Fist in their areas, we stare in their eyes and we tell them like, nah, you can't kill all of us. Like, nah, you ain't messing with us. Like, nah, you can't reckon with us. When we all together, we deep as the Congo River. Just don't let us catch you slipping. We might catch you and leave you missing. So just pay attention. And for the brothers that we lost, forever you remember not the God. You just let them know they ain't gonna keep on taking on without us rising up, fighting back and responding. Stand for the leaders that we got. Knowing we ain't really got a lot. Knowing that you really gotta have a lot of heart. Just stand for the poor like a father. The fighters for soldiers, not cowards. I stand for black power like this. And look, we stronger together, we can divide. They winning because they think collectively, and we think individually. Let's come together and make this shit happen. That's the only way they're gonna take us serious. GC, you know.
What's good, fam? This is Jobs, and you are tuned into My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. How you doing? How's life? I hope you woke up feeling better than you did yesterday. Salute to you and your family. Salute to the people that love you. Salute to the people that hate you because they shouldn't motivate you. Not sure where that came from, but we're going to ride with it. And keep it a stack, I was just low-key bored. I just felt like doing the show, man. I want to talk my shit about LeBron being the GOAT. And trust and believe, it took me a minute to actually get here. Like, I could not have been the most anti-LeBron person. You know, I could have possibly been the most anti-LeBron person ever. But as the years pile up, the greatness escalates and gets better and better. And it has yet to even come close to leveling off. Like this last year was probably his best year. You know. Anyway, we usually don't talk about much for the first 15 minutes, but since it's just me, myself, and I, and shout out to the Queen Alfie, but I ain't even bother her with doing no sports show. Not that she couldn't, but I know she usually be busy early in the week, so I don't disturb the Queen. But I still wanted to talk, you know. So it is what it is. We're going to roll with it. We'll see how it does. You know, I can only share so much because, you know, I get suspended every other week. So, hey, you know, there's not much I can do about that. Oh, wow, that was just horrible. And what I did was we might be able to see it because I put together a little video, some highlights, the comparison, whole nine, and not me, but just things that I kind of plucked off the internet. So shout out to the internet for being so helpful in everything that we try to do in this day and age. You're much appreciated most of the time. And if you've never tuned into the show, basically we ain't talking about shit for the first 15 minutes. And I kind of felt bad because it's like a little negative energy in the wind now. I'm not big on the whole internet beef thing, but just a couple of recent events. It's just disheartening. I think the level to which people take things is disheartening. I think the ease with which we want to tell everybody else what's going on is disheartening. So and that kind of made me feel a little something. A little. I felt some type of way. Like, do I really want to be talking about LeBron, or do I want to be talking about Boogie going to Golden State? Which I don't know why anybody is mad at that. Get mad at the rest of the league. Don't get mad at Golden State. They did what they were supposed to do, while 27 other teams neglected to handle their business. Like, he is clearly top 5 player in the league. He should have at least got offers. What he got from them, from everybody, to keep it a stack. It's one of the best players in the league, hurt or not. Rondo to the Lakers. Lance Stevenson to the Lakers. Did I say his name right? I hope I did. To the Lakers. That's actually low-key probably going to be a brilliant move right there. Like, I'm not too sure. From what I understand, Rondo kind of got a big ego. And even with, when you the greatest player of all time, that quite naturally, that comes with an ego. So needless to say, LeBron definitely got his fair share of an ego as well. But he is LeBron and Rondo is not at the end of the day. And I don't know if Rondo has the discipline to know when to not say shit. And not that he is not capable of that, but I remember watching one of the sports shows, and Paul Pierce was retelling the story that Ray Allen told in his book about how Rondo told them that he carried them to a championship. And Paul Pierce was like, he did say that. And he was right. So that's the type of cat you're dealing with. And I don't know if he's able to refrain from doing that for too long. And LeBron can be hard on motherfuckers. But make no mistake about it when y'all do the comparisons of him versus Jordan. But nobody harder on his teammates than Jordan. I got some stats going across the board right now, like late game go-ahead shots in the playoffs. LeBron 10, Jordan 11. LeBron got 6. Jordan got 5. LeBron averaging 28, 33 for Jordan in the playoffs. LeBron got more points though. LeBron number 9, and this was I can't remember what year this was. Oh, actually, I think this was this year. He number 9 in scoring already. And he's not done yet. And if you have anywhere close to the season that he's been having for 5 more years, just give him 5 more years. And it should not even be a debate. Like, and Jordan get a pass for having Scottie Pippen. Like, he made Scottie Pippen great. No, he got out the way and let Scottie Pippen be great. Y'all be giving him too much credit for somehow inventing Scottie Pippen into one of the 50 best players ever. No, stop it. He got out the way and let Scottie Pippen do what Scottie Pippen does best, and saw that it benefited the team. When LeBron had his Scottie Pippen, they got a ring. if he'd have been able to maintain having a Scottie Pippen for the same amount of time that Jordan had Scottie Pippen, then we'll talk about it. Okay? When he played with Miami, yep, they lost the first one. I'm going to give them that. You know, that they got beat, period. Got used to each other, and bam. What? Wrong, you silly dog. LeBron. I'm not saying that on air, bro, but he did not, man. But if he did, I agree with you. He would be the GOAT for that one. Oh my goodness! Let me see if this video, where we at? We still at 91%, because I want y'all to see the greatness of LeBron James. You know, and I probably got this. Let me slow down this the scrolling for these stats, so you can really kind of see where I'm going with this. Oh man, you know what? It just does that on its own. Oh wow, time between slides. Okay, no, we can definitely do something with that. All right, yeah, we slowed it down just a wee bit, so I can be able to read too. Yeah. Jordan loved white women, cigars, and gambling way more than he did the game himself. I don't know about that though, Ron. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect like Jordan's will for the game, and I don't even know if it was the game or that the game was the best vehicle for him to get his will out of the way, if that even makes sense. You know, now let's take this back. Okay, we didn't jump 15 minutes into the show, and I got Rome up in the chat room, kind of hollering at me. So and I don't even know how to get like my Google just disappeared, which it means that my whole Facebook just disappeared off my my PC. But anyway, so Bron got 5,995 points, and Jordan got 5,987 in the playoffs. Bron got 27,359 right now. Jordan got 32,292. He not coming back. Bron got time to go. True shooting, 57%, 56.8. Bron, 48.8, 48.7 field goal percentage. Bron. Not only that, LeBron averaging seven dimes and 7 boards. Not only that, I want to say, and let me, that just killed me so bad when they took the group because I had looked up some shit. Okay, but I want to say he is the only player in the history of the league in the playoffs to be in top 10 in every major category. The only player, not your favorite Jim Shoemaker. The favorite Jim Shoemaker, because he is not the GOAT. Y'all need to get over it. It's dudes from my generation that just will not, under any circumstances, acknowledge the greatness of LeBron James because they emotionally tied in. I feel you on that, T-Hub. Across the board, LeBron got the numbers, yes. Jordan wasn't just different, bro. Jordan had consistent help. He had Scottie Pippen by his side the whole way, bro. Give Bron somebody half of Scottie Pippen, but it's consistent. That's it. All he needs is dudes to show up every night and play. The people like you put Jordan on this year's Cavalier team, and you know what they are? Jordan rookie year. That nigga shooting the whole shitload, and everybody else broke. You put Jordan on the first time that he took the Cavs to the championship team, and you know what you got? A losing ass team. Don't even get to the championship. I guarantee that. Because when Jordan had his opportunity to have shitty teams and carry those shitty teams, he couldn't. He needed another Hall of Famer on his side. Like I told you, like when he went to Miami, yeah, I give you that first year they got beat. After that, if they'd have stuck together, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Because they'd have kept winning. Went back had somebody that was a Pippen. They win a ring. Oh boy, Dips. You could blame Bron for that. I'm not sure. I have, but I don't know the situation. That may be. Talk to him, Ron, Horace Grant, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc, Ron Harper. Okay, I don't. Is Tony Kukoc Hall of Fame though? Dennis Rodman definitely is. But look at all these players that he had, that Jordan, all that help Jordan did have outside of the Heat, and I give you that. But he got tired. He wanted to go win his championships and get them out the way, so he could come back home and win one for where he from. You can't get mad at anything that this cat has really done. Not only has he been the best player, because if I walk in the gym right now, and I'm telling y'all, I don't care who feel what about it, if I walk in the gym right now and somehow there is Jordan in his prime and there is LeBron in his prime and there's a bunch of other bummy niggas and me who is an extreme bum in the gym, I'm picking Bron. Because you know what? I'm going to touch the rock at some point in the game, and that's going to make me want to D-up some of them non-playing niggas on the other end. All Jordan going to do is shoot. Not going to enjoy playing with him. Bron going to give you – they basically got the same career averages. The reason they got basically the same career averages, Jordan went spastic for a couple of years. I think he averaged like 37 one year. So that put him right there. Are you kidding me though, bruh? What stats are you? Tell me how LeBron has not taken over a game. What did he do to my Pistons? What did he do, like 25 in the fourth quarter or some shit like that? If I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. And I got a clip up here. If you looking, it says the clutch shots. LeBron got one more than Jordan. You gonna say you didn't see the clutch shots this year? Look right there on cue. 6 makes to 5 makes. LeBron buzzer beaters, three apiece. See, he got tagged for that shit, and people can't get it out their head. When you actually look at the numbers, you actually look at what's happening on the court, then you realize LeBron the GOAT at this shit, man. And y'all niggas like I used to be with Illmatic and Nas. He was the GOAT simply off of that one CD forever for me. Until I realized I was emotionally tied to that CD because it came at the right spot in my life and it helped me get through some shit. That's how y'all are with Jordan. You remember getting them first pair of Jordans. Oh, man, life is great. Felt so good. Moms can come up off that 85, that 120, that 200, whenever you got them. And it feels good when you walk into school. Or you remember that the first game-winning shot you saw with him, and it was you and your boy, and y'all was 15, and y'all was upstairs chilling, watching the game, and you never forgot that day. Whatever it is, it's something that happened in your life, like a favorite song or some shit that just keeps going on and on and on. So you emotionally invested into Jordan. Now you can't give up on Jordan. I was the same way. You gotta look at Bron, man. Look at what this man is doing. Not look at the steals. Like this dude is 6'8", 265. And he'll end up, when he's said and done, he'll end up top 5 in steals. Are you kidding me? He could run the point. He could run shooting guard, small forward. Come on. You know he could do power forward if he wanted to. And depending on the circumstances, if he had to, he'll run center too. Jordan going to get you buckets. Not going to lie about that. Jordan going to play some D. Not going to lie about that. He just ain't better than LeBron, and y'all don't want to give him that. Jordan did this for his team. No, you know who did for the team? The general manager. Because he got him Scottie Pippen. He got him that list of names that Rome put up. That's cheap right there, Ron. That's cheap right there, bro. That's cheap right there. I wasn't even gonna go there with the hairlines because pretty much that's a wash, bro. You know, Jordan. Actually, I'm gonna give Jordan the edge in that one because he was smart enough to just say fuck it. He did that shit so long ago that most people don't realize that he actually had hair at some point. They just think he apparently came out the womb with that shit, you know, bald. I don't know, but anyway. Oh, and I didn't give y'all the telephone number. My bad, fam. It is 347-855-8692. And if you got something you want to say, call up here and say it. You got to press 1 to get on air, though. And I'm telling you right now, LeBron James is the GOAT. Oh, and let's talk about Boogie. I don't want to hear or see anybody whining about the Warriors signing him when nobody else would. Why shouldn't they? They went in chips without him. To add one of the best players in the league, if he come back to 75% of who he was, they a better team. Don't get mad at them. Get mad at the GM in your favorite city. I forget who was saying that earlier today, but they said get mad at your exec, Jalen Rose. Shout out to Jalen Rose. But that's exactly what he was saying this morning. Get mad at your executives, because you should. Because he signed for the fucking minimum. He signed for a dude that they just picked up with 32 syllables in his name. But what did he average last year? Like 27 and 10? Okay, he got hurt. I feel you on that. I know you're a little cautious, but not even going to offer him the minimum, bruh? Are you kidding me? That's disrespectful. That's slanderous to basketball itself. So I hope that man heals, and I hope that he comes back and has an MVP year. I hope the team out in Golden State makes sure if he on the court, that is a big if. It really is, bro. And I'm just saying, I'm wishing the best for the cat because I think he got a bad rap for being an asshole. I mean, if I was a rich brother, I would not want to be stuck in Sacramento losing either. So I guess I've been an asshole for way cheaper than him. I don't understand it. And his teammates don't seem to really be throwing him under the bus. But that's just me. I'm not in that circle. If you are and you got a plug, hit me up. Rondo and Bron going to the Lakers. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. And I'm not taking anything away from Rondo as a basketball player. I think the man is dope. But I don't know that temperamentally he will be able to pull back some when LeBron is in the building. And I don't know if LeBron has the capacity to deal with somebody who gives no fuck. I'm not sure. Oh man, they're not about to get Kawhi though, bruh. Like they were supposed to be getting Paul George, and like he didn't even take their calls or some shit like that. Like basically, it just didn't happen. Like he wasn't even bothered, you know. So I don't know if it's a Kawhi. You know, I'm thinking more so Boston. They just, to me, they got better talent that they would be able to give up. That's just how I'm looking at it. If he went to the Lakers, that would be interesting. But don't him and Bron play the same spot though? You know, I mean, I know you could move Bron to the 2. Okay, that's cool. And then you got Rondo. You ain't really got no shooters out there though. You know, and I'm not saying Kawhi can't shoot, but Kawhi ain't the guy that, you know, when you look at as the 3-point shooter. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't really got no shooters. They definitely athletic enough if Kawhi gonna come back. And then that's another thing. Like, what Kawhi you gonna get? You gonna get the Kawhi that was like, nah, bro, I don't trust y'all no more. I ain't playing. Or you gonna get the Kawhi that was like one of the top 3 players in the league. You know, you worried about Boogie getting hurt. Kawhi sat out a whole year for an injury that half the people said that he didn't have, and his people said that he did. I'm not saying that he lying. I believe him. I'm just saying you've been out for a whole year, basically. So, who you getting in Kawhi? Did this change him to the point where he can't interact with nobody? Because apparently the cat was not the most talkative brother on the planet in the first place. Kind of, from all accounts, kind of a reserved kind of cat. Don't really want to get involved with all type. I come here to do a job and go home. I just happen to be the best at it, at least in this building. So I don't know if he goes there and he loves it, and he goes back to the Kawhi that we know and love. Yeah, they're gonna be ridiculous. Somehow they'll make it work. But that remains to be seen. That right there it bothers me a little bit more than Boogie, and I'm gonna tell you why. Physically, you can rehab some shit. If a lot of this is Kawhi's fault, and I don't think that it is, but I'm just, we hypothetical here. If a lot of this is his fault, mentally, will he ever be able to bounce back? Like, even if he is 100% physically, everybody say he can go, see, that's the problem, though. Like, do I want somebody that goes to that extent because you don't want to play in San Antonio? That's what Rome is saying. He really not hurt. He just want to get out of San Antonio. And you may be right at this point. I do think that they mismanaged his injury early on, and I think the way that the Celtics did Isaiah Thomas spooked motherfuckers so bad that the pendulum swung way to the other side. And I totally get that. Like, your body is your, that is your employability. That's all you got, at least for that moment in time. And you're great at it. So I do understand you being hypersensitive about you. You should be. But at the same time, is your hypersensibility going to affect us whenever you feel like it? Like, if you're not getting the ball enough, are you going to sit out? If you feel like your teammates ain't playing hard enough, are you going to sit out? So I got a couple questions about him, and I think that anybody would be right to think that it would be dope if he went there, though. It really would be, But actually, I'm saying, I think it would be a lot doper if he went to Boston. They're going to have to get rid of one of those guards, too, because they did too good last year. And I guarantee you that Kyrie feeling some type of way about that. That just seems to be the type of cat that he just has to be the numero uno guy. Hence him leaving Cleveland. I mean, I don't know that, I live in Cleveland, and I didn't hear no, too bad stories of LeBron being a super asshole, and you would hear something, somebody at the airport, a baggage claim dude, or somebody at work, or something like that. People talk about shit like that. And I didn't hear anything, and again, I'm not privy to the locker room. I don't know these cats, but I didn't hear anything from the invisible people that work down there at the arena. And that's no disrespect to them. That's just unfortunately how they can be looked at sometimes, like we all can, but that's a whole nother story. And there was another topic that who was it? I talked about Boogie. We talked about Rondo. What you got, Rome, if you want to talk about something in sports? And shout out to T-Hub out there in the chat room. Definitely appreciate you listening. And if you do want to call up, the number is 347-855-8692. You got to press 1 to get on air. I'm waiting on Markel to call up, too. I had another one. I want to say, how people hating on the NBA for having like a loaded quote unquote team or a stacked quote unquote team, but give other sports a pass on that shit. Like old superstars go to other places, like superstars in the NFL go to other places all the time. They just have not realized that, you know what, if me and my boy go to this particular place at the same time, take a little less money, it may attract somebody and they boy in football. In baseball, the Yankees been buying the best players since the history of the Steinbrenners. And it's okay. Boston has been buying the best players since they sold Babe Ruth. And it's okay. That basically you got two teams that throughout the years have developed such a following that they have grown so big that they have separated themselves from the rest of their sport. And not necessarily that they won more championships, although the Yankees been with the most winning in ever. And the Red Sox, I don't know what they got, like 3, 4 right now, but that all came while I was breathing, which is dope for them. But as far as notoriety, as far as fame and just that rivalry itself, those two teams have kind of separated themselves, and it's been for years, and nobody whining about that shit. Hell, we didn't whine in the NBA when it was just the Lakers and the Celtics every year. People be nostalgic for certain shit. Oh, if he played back in '76, he'd be too physical for him. And you seen them out of shape motherfuckers in '76, bruh. Not all of them, but like the bum in '76 was an out of shape dude who drank and had another job. The bum in 2018 is making $1 million or more. They in shape. They got trainers. They getting taken care of. They eating the right shit. They going to the right places. So they got better opportunities. But what I'm saying is the lower end has the floor has elevated since '76 significantly athletically. And when the floor elevates, quite naturally the progression of the ceiling, it elevates as well. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm not being disrespectful to the '76. Hell, shit, I came up off of some of them teams. So I feel like if anybody got a right to say the shit, I do. Because I was there. And I'm about to see if I could load this other joint up, because it finally did finish. And I'm not sure, but we'll see. And if I can, that will be dope. Yeah. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We just going to load this video up right quick. And we're going to check out some highlights, too, because I got it. It's a little late, but I got to get my Brian highlights in. You feel me? And let me just do one thing, and we'll be good. There we go. Y'all see it. The king right there. That man is the GOAT. Oh, y'all ain't seen it yet. My bad. I got excited there just for a second, man. Let me see if I can get my Google back so I can get Facebook back on my damn phone. Computer. Because this has been kind of ugly that I can't really, although I can see everything in the chat, so that's dope. Hey, do me a favor too, Rome. Share the YouTube stream for me. I'm over here trying to do like 74 things at once. And I'm not the best multitasking. But anyway, I was just kind of pointing out, I think, where was I at? Pointing out the hypocrisy in us complaining about Golden State having a so-called super team. Nobody was complaining when Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen was in Boston. I ain't hear no complaints. I ain't hear no complaints when Karl Malone and Gary Payton went to L.A. I ain't hear no complaints. But y'all don't like LeBron when he do it. Because LeBron do it 3 years in advance. And y'all mad that I guess y'all upset that he's better at doing it. I'm not sure. Because he really only did the shit once. And who wouldn't want to play with Dwayne Wade? Y'all ain't get mad when Shaq went there. Matter of fact, y'all celebrated. They did too. Not gonna front. They got another championship. That was dope for them. They deserved that shit. No doubt. No shade. None of that. But He went to go play with D Wade. I didn't see nobody get mad. All I'm saying is be consistent. Y'all don't like LeBron James for whatever reason, and y'all taking it out on acknowledging that man's greatness. Not today, and not on my watch. So when I hear you talking about Jordan, don't say I'm trolling. Say he telling the truth. Look at this man. Are y'all seeing this? Oh my goodness, I think the live stream froze up on me. Oh, y'all missing some classic shit right here. And maybe it's just too much information for the live stream to do. I don't know, because mine show did freeze up on me. And if yours did too, Rome, let me know if you out there still, bruh. Because I got no problem just chopping the show short, which is pretty dope, man. I love to talk about the league, and I love to talk about little sports. This dude is just nuts, though. Oh, like, behind the backboard, bro? Oh, that's just nasty. And how do y'all not know? I can't be the only one saying this. I know it's somebody that agree with me. If you out there, call 347-855-8692. Matter of fact, if you hear this episode in a week, in a month, in 100 years, and you think that I was right, I want you to tag me whether I'm dead or not and say you was right, motherfucker, in quotation marks. And the ones that do listen to it and that was like, let me go back and really look at the tape. And when you go back and really look at the tape, and you realize the greatness of LeBron James, I want you to tag me, whether I'm alive or dead, and say you was right, motherfucker. You feel me? Hey, and I'm not sure why the live stream just started Oh, I see we good now. Yeah, y'all see that greatness. Y'all see that greatness. I don't care if it's slow down or not. This man is like, come on, bro. And I got the advantage of being able to see it clearly, and trying to load it up mid show was probably I think it was too much information for it to really play good. But y'all gonna get a little bit of that work, whether it's choppy or not. If y'all can hear me, we good. Because this man, LeBron James is the GOAT. Anyway, I could go on these rants all day, you know. And we're not going to talk about expectations. Like, this man was expected to be the best player ever since he was in the 11th grade. This man turned down a $10 million check right there in front of his face and had to go back to high school the next day. Expectations. And he didn't just meet expectations. He surpassed expectations. And I know the quote-unquote purists, well, Michael Jordan never lost in the finals. You are right. He never lost in the finals. Got a lot of help from the Stripes, but he never lost in the finals. But he had help on his team each time he went. He had the greatest coach in the history of the game each time he went. So give LeBron James the greatest coach in the history of the game in his prime. Give LeBron James another Hall of Famer that's going to be there the whole ride, and I guarantee you them numbers going to look different. Was it 8 straight trips to the finals? 8? You kidding me? Like they say one man can win in basketball. That's up to a point. Even LeBron James got limits physically. He being punished because he got to do so much of the work. The man played every game this year. Every game. The man played, like 44 minutes every game in the playoffs. Y'all see the stupid shit his team was doing. How do you overcome the severe stupidity? It's only so many miracles the man can work. He to answer every question. He taking the last shot. He hitting them better than your boy Jordan. He carrying his team on his back. He to answer every question. Y'all blaming him for not having the same level of talent on his team consistently. Now this right here, this what we showing about to come up now. This we about to show y'all Jordan versus Bron. Natural gifts, offense, defense, clutch factors, and awards received. That's how these people was judging it, and I thought that those 5 was a dope ass way to do it. I don't even talk to me if you don't think that natural talents, LeBron got that. He taller, just as fast, bigger, got better handles, got better vision, naturally. So we're not going to argue about athletic ability. Okay, Jordan got more iconic dunks. I will give you that. How long you been out the league? Somebody answer me that. Anybody in the chat room, let me know. How long Jordan been out the league? You know, give LeBron that many years out the league, and you'll see the epicness. Is that a word? I ain't sure. Of his dunks and his highlights increase tenfold. Because when he leaves the league, the disparity in talent from the rest of the dude is going to be clear for another generation, at least. That's how dope this kid is. And I say kid because he's a kid to me. And my bad. What was that? At age 31? What did I miss? LeBron had a championship and Jordan did not. Did I miss that? My bad. I got lost in the highlights. You know, it was another thing that I wanted to talk about that happened recently in sports, and I just can't seem to, man. Y'all got me so hyped talking about this Bron shit that I really could go all day. Look at that dime though, bruh. Like, oh man, why they gonna show that though? They showed it. What, really? You know what? That's perfect too, because everybody make mistakes. This Bron threw an air ball, and that's part of his highlights. That's not cool. But that's how they do you though. You know, Jordan will be 4 for 74. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to turn them 4 into the most spectacular shits ever. They want you to love Jordan. They need you to love Jordan because he make him too much money. We all know age. 27.7 and 30.12 a game. Jordan got that. Okay, assist 5.3 to 7. You know Bron got that. Another turnover almost more than Jordan, but he got the rock in his hands all the time. And like I say, his scoring average is somewhat inflated because he had 2 years where he was literally just the only person. This is that one of those 2 years right there, 37 and 35. That's what put him really over the top, those 2 years. I give him that. You know, but look at everything else that LeBron was doing for the squad, though. And they don't even mention the steals. You know, but, offensively, okay, I'll say offensively, just as putting the basket in the bucket, Jordan, a slight edge, only because LeBron will not post up more. When he gets to that stage, give him another couple years where he ain't got the spring in his step and he has to adjust his game significantly. He's going to start posting up, and then you really going to see how great LeBron James is because he's still going to be just as effective. Nobody studies the game more than him. Nobody has historical perspective more than him. And I just missed. It was another cue on there that I wanted to talk, and I think I just missed it. And because sometimes I get to going, man, and I don't be paying attention to the screen. So that's my bad for just being a lazy bum, I guess. But if you did want to call in, you are tuned in to My Skin Is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. You got a question or a comment? Call 347-855-8692. This your man Jobs. And I forgot what I was about to say. Look at that, because I'm just, look at the defense. Like, this just ridiculous. Like, you got dudes stutter stepping because they know it's coming and they still get blocked. Get the game-winning block right there. That's not clutch. That's a game winner right there. Ugh. That is how you do it. And we ain't gonna talk about whining. Everybody want LeBron whines. Oh man, dude, where was you when Jordan was a rookie, bruh? What was you doing? Clearly, you were not alive yet, cause he did nothing but whine. You know who he whined about all the time? The Pistons, 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 the Pistons. They was too tough on me. That's all he did was scream and whine, and got calls the rest of his career. And I don't know what year this is, but I know Bron got more steals than that. But I'm gonna let this one go because I didn't look at that part, and I know I seen 3 or 4 more sites that said a little otherwise. But okay, I'm gonna roll with that. Look at that man right there, man. And respect to both of them having the same number. You know, that's the dopest thing Jordan could have ever did, was saw the future and realized that LeBron was gonna be wearing number 23. I'm telling y'all, bro, LeBron James is the GOAT. You're going to be mad, and you're going to comment after this, oh, man, you said LeBron James is the GOAT 74 times. You didn't make sense. Are you kidding me? You're not watching it, are you? You know, Jordan got a couple, he got, I won't even disrespect Jordan's legacy like that. Like, Jordan is dope. Don't get me wrong. But I would take LeBron and Magic and Kareem over Jordan. Now, run tell that. Yes, let me repeat myself. I would take LeBron James. I would take Magic Johnson. I would take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar over Jordan. If I walk in the gym, and I mean in their prime, of course, and one of those dudes is in there versus Michael Jordan, I'm taking them. That's just me. Be mad at that. You can. I don't really care. I'm just trying to give you a perspective that is backed up by some facts. I'm trying to give you a perspective from somebody that has been on both sides of the coin. Oh, yeah, this definitely is not from last year. This got to be a couple of years ago. Because he didn't. Matter of fact, y'all going to have to make me look up some more shit because I didn't even read all of this. And now I'm getting pissed at the stats. Because I know this don't include 2017 and 2016. I know for a fact it don't. But we're going to keep it moving. I guess I'm promoting this propaganda because I didn't have time to look at this whole complete one. Oh, man, I want to kick somebody right now, though. We'll be all right, though. Okay. Now, is this where Jordan gets this push off right here? I believe it is. Against Utah? Yeah. Now, I'm going to give him that. He's supposed to do that. But it was so blatant. You had a wide open jumper. I could have made that wide open jumper. If I got to do that to everybody I played, I would make most of my jump shots. Okay, outside of the fact that I'm only 5'5" and a half. No disrespect. But we still going over some of these highlights between Jordan and LeBron, and this is actually a nice little put together little piece. And shout out to whoever I jacked this from. I can't remember your name, but hopefully I will at some point, and then I edit it in. I think you got a little logo or something in there that I saw, but I don't know. But shout out to you for putting some dope shit together that I was able to quote unquote borrow. Look at that, 3-time NBA champion, Finals MVP, 4-time NBA Most Valuable Player, Rookie of the Year, scoring champion, 2-time All-Star Game MVP. Oh my goodness, I can't even 6-time NBA All Defensive. Oh, that right there hurt right there. Yeah, get up and just walk away right there. Y'all seeing this? Like, look behind the words at that greatness. NBA All Rookie First Team, 13-time All NBA, 2-time NBA minutes leader. That's the brilliance of LeBron James. That is the workouts in July. that is the running at 6 o'clock in the morning before a game. That you still got the endurance to play all that. Okay, let's go to Jordan, 6-time NBA champion, 5-time NBA MVP, 6-time NBA Finals MVP. That's NBA Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, 10-time scoring leader, 3-time steal leader, 3-time minute leader, dedication, 14-time All-Star. You know LeBron gonna pass that. He gonna get more than these 3 NBA All-Star MVPs. He's gonna have more than these 11 all-time NBAs, 9-time NBA All-Defensive. He's gonna have more than that. LeBron ain't even doing the dunk contest because he don't care. So we're talking about LeBron being the GOAT now, and he's still playing. That right there should win the argument. That there is somebody out there that knows what you're saying is correct, and they have to debate you on LeBron being the GOAT while he's still playing. You tell me in your lifetime, do you remember saying that about somebody else while they were still playing? A lot of y'all going to say, oh, it was Jordan. Because y'all forgetting Scottie Pippen. How many times I got to tell y'all that? I should have put a highlight up of Scottie Pippen. That's what I really should have did. And I'm just thinking about it to really visually make my argument of the greatness that he had. Not diminishing Jordan's greatness. I'm not, but what I'm saying is he had greatness by his side. You know, LeBron had played for what? In essence, 3 teams. You know, he played for the Heat. The first Cavs team he had wasn't the same one when he came back. Whole new team, basically. 3 teams. And got acclimated. It's totally different. And I don't care what you do in life. If you're a nurse, if you've been working with somebody for years, you know how they move without having to pay attention. Y'all been around each other. Y'all familiar. Y'all know each other's likes, each other's dislikes, tendencies. And this ain't nobody that you attracted to or nothing like that. Just somebody that you just work with. Jordan had the opportunity to build that chemistry with Scottie Pippen. Now, you could say on that one, that's LeBron's fault for going from place A to place B. Okay, yeah, you're right. But I understood why he did it after he came back more so. I just didn't care. I didn't understand why people were so mad that he quit on TV. Like most people wouldn't take the opportunity to do that. If somebody said, here, I'm going to give you a shitload of money to move to the other side of the country. All you got to do is go on TV and quit your old job. I would argue that 99.9% of the people, not only would they do it, they would do it with joy in their hearts. Yet criticize that man for doing exactly the same thing. I don't understand it. Besides, it's Miami versus Cleveland. If you had the opportunity to live in Miami and you're rich, you're getting the great Miami experience. The great Miami experience compared to the great Cleveland experience is unfortunately vastly different. That's even for a poor person such as myself. I can only imagine the disparity of greatness of shit you can do in Miami opposed to Cleveland if you had a lot of money. So I don't fault him for that either. And if I remember correctly, they don't have state taxes down there. Business-wise, it was a good move. I just got mad, man. All right, let's talk about it, people. Join me on Facebook, Kevin Preacher. What you want to talk about, bruh? Lamont? The Blackbird and the Whitebird, please feel free to block on my open Facebook page. We want to talk about religion, love, and how we can help each other on Facebook. Oh, you doing a whole commercial. That's cute. You feel better, bruh? Like you could have been polite about it and said, hey, bruh, do you mind if I speak on this? Because I'm not the biggest religious person, but I'm not going to knock your angle either, bruh. That's just me. you know. But if you got something to offer to the conversation that is sports related, I would appreciate that too. Just don't and I know that you can be religious and still watch sports. I've seen it happen. I actually seen people pray in the end zone. I'd like to know how you feel about that. Now that we own that, you done inspired me to some whole other shit. Like, why do people thank God for a touchdown? Like, you the only motherfucker that God allowed to have a touchdown today. Like, and do you really think that in the pantheon of things God dealing with, you scoring a touchdown is somehow on his radar or her radar? I don't understand it. You know, I the black bird and the white bird. I'm just LeBron. Wait a minute, hold on. The black bird and the white bird. I'm just glad LeBron didn't hook up with Kobe, heat everything, only man, break his family up like you did, Shaq. I think Shaq's old, like, you know, and I hate to get into rumors or whatnot, but I don't think that Shaq was alone in his infidelity. Could be wrong, but it was said a lot, so that doesn't make it right. I'm just telling you that, you know, I don't know for sure what Shaq did either. However, you know, from the things that I've heard, you know, it was mutual. That, you know, I guess mutual ain't shits, if that's a better way to say it. But Kobe did snitch on the dude. Like, that was just unnecessarily snitching too. I feel you, Lamont, no doubt, man. You know, yeah, Kobe was mentally a lot more like Jordan. And I didn't realize, you know, he gets knocked a lot for shooting a lot. And I was starting to think back, like, damn, this dude, that's all he do is shoot. That's why he got them crazy numbers. But then when you looked at his, they was talking about it today. When you looked at his actual percentages for his career, I think he shot like 47%. So for a guard, that's a pretty good percentage for a career. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he shot a lot, but he shot a lot in spurts. It wasn't like every night, 82 games, he was jacking it up 40 times. You know, I do wish they had to let him score 100 points though. I wish he had wanted to score 100 points, because I think if he had just truly wanted to score 100 points, he could have. What did he score, like 82, 81? I think it was 81. You know, he should have just 19 more points, bruh. Just to be there with just the greatness as far as the most points ever scored by any person in the NBA. It'd be you and Wilt. Like, I personally, you know, I always felt like you should have went for that one. But that's a whole nother subject. And you know why it's another subject? Because LeBron is the GOAT. Now, you know who's a little tight about that is Kobe, low key. I think LeBron going to the Lakers makes it better. I think that he feels like if somebody's going to be better than me, let them be in a Laker uniform. And I can respect the gangster in that. I really can. I can appreciate that, and I can respect that. You know, but from what he said, you know, he said the right things about Bron. And if you love the Lakers, you ain't really got no option. Like, it's the best player on the planet, and y'all just got the guy. But make no mistake about it, he is better than Kobe. It used to be Kobe versus Jordan. The problem was Kobe was too much like Jordan. And you got to knock the champ out. You know, you can't jab the champ to a victory. You got to knock the champ out. You got to take it from him. And Kobe was, despite what he did, it was a gift and a curse. He had the gift of being able to be alive to see Jordan and mimic everything that he did, and he had the skill set to be better at some of those things. But he was going to always be looked at as biting his style from Jordan. You can't say that about LeBron James, because there is no mold prior to him. Next year, I won't say, see, you can't do that, Lamont Hill, man. Kobe did not break that man's house apart. If that man had kept his dick in his pants, Kobe wouldn't have had nothing to say. Like, let's keep it a stack. It's accountability all over the place. yes, Kobe snitched on him, but he had to have something to, you can't just randomly say some shit. You randomly told the truth about somebody. You snitched, make no mistake about it. But had that man been faithful to his wife, snitching would not have been optional. That's all I'm saying. What is it with the black bird and the white bird? Can you please explain that to me? Because I'm trying to think of what that means, and I have no clue. I remember when LeBron was on the Cavs, this dude, jeez, bro, I thought you was in the church, man. You sure got a lot of back page information. You know the lowdown on everybody, huh, bro? I'm glad I'm not doing anything. And if my wife hears this, I love you, baby. I'm just glad LeBron James doesn't have any people who start rumors. No, LeBron, like whatever. If LeBron was happen to be doing something, I honestly would be thoroughly surprised. I really would. Like he has been an absolute example publicly anyway of how to conduct yourself. He is one of those rare athletes where you can look at your grandkids or your great grandkids and be like, if you want to be like somebody, at least be like that cat. So I hope that what you're saying is not true. And if it is, it ain't my business. That's between him and his old lady. And clearly they didn't work it out. Because I know a lot broker people that have put it all on the line for some dumb shit. So that's a whole nother conversation, though, Lamont. A whole nother. That's a whole nother conversation. Oh, and who they should? I got a whole little just hodgepodge of highlights from this Rondo right here. And make no mistake, man, Rondo is a beast. But Rondo is just one of those cats that just does not give a fuck. There is a reason Rondo been on 74 teams already. With that talent, you ain't got to say anything about the man. I just know that when you've been on all them teams, there is a reason you've been on all them teams. You may be the dopest when y'all lace them up, but there's something going on behind the scenes where people are so upset with you that they want to overlook your talent, which is rare in sports. In sports, talent usually gets you a pass. You think it's a race thing, Lamont? As far as Rondo, I don't know, because Ray Allen looked pretty black to me, and that's one of the dudes he was beefing with. So you may be right, but with respect to Rondo, I don't. He seems to have issues that the majority of the players don't. Even players of lesser skill set have been able to maintain they job because they may not necessarily be the headache that Rondo is. And the black bird and the white bird, it's a race thing, just how white Edomites are treating so-called black people in America. Let's talk about it. Bruh, did you read the topic of the show? I feel what you're saying, bruh, but there is a such thing as a time and a place. And right now, I am not in the mood to be talking about the Edomites and what they have done to black people, if I remember that correctly. Not that I got any issue with talking about that. I'm all for that too. Just not today. And you want to know why? Because LeBron is the GOAT and I'm here to prove it. Now, if you got a question or a concern about that, or you want to say somebody else is the GOAT, because not only am I saying LeBron is the GOAT, I'm saying Jordan is not even in my top 4. Because I'll give you LeBron. I'll give you Magic Johnson. I'll give you Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And who else did I say was before? Oh, it slipped my mind. Matter of fact, I would take Tim Duncan. I would take Hakeem Olajuwon over Jordan. That's just me. Y'all gonna get mad at it. I'm not emotionally wrapped up in being a Michael Jordan fan. Because if they put every basketball player in a bucket and had like a piece of paper attached to their name, or you would feel different if we did not see them progress through their career. Like I remember when Jordan used to get beat up all the time, and I do remember him going back and working on his craft and getting stronger and getting better. That allowed people that didn't even like him. I thought that the way he did Isaiah Thomas was the worst thing that could ever happen in the history of basketball up until that point. But I had to respect the gangster in him being able to do that at the same time. And that's just being real and keeping it 100. So I was able to see, the greatness that he is, and not be biased about whether somebody is better than him. Because before Michael Jordan came along, they had a consensus. They had people that they thought were the greatest. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West. Jerry West is the logo. Well, we all kind of know why that is. He wasn't the best player. He didn't even win the most championships or come close. But Bill Russell, we had Dr. J. We had some players back in the day. It just put LeBron James in when the basketball, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, you put him in any era and he will thrive. Like, the further you go back, the more I think the disparity in how much better LeBron James is than Michael Jordan will be. The further they go back. People want to talk about how it used to be more violent. Like, Michael Jordan had to prepare himself for that shit. LeBron James got out the bed. A big dude. He gonna take that beating and he gonna dish one out. He can go in any era at any point and be the best player in the league, bar none. And if I ever create a time machine and you want to bet me on that, I will be more than willing to bet you whatever it is I can afford to bet you. Outside of it just being a dope-ass thing to be able to do. That's neither here nor there. But I would love to be able to go back in time and pick up Jordan and be like, hey, all right, this is where we're going, and you playing with these dudes. That would be pretty dope. But, and we talked about the Yankees. We talked about Boogie. We talked about Rondo. Like, there is nothing else in sports, like, right now but the NBA to keep it a stack. Like, that right there is showing you the greatness of the marketing of the NBA has been so brilliant over the last year or so. Make no mistake, they got the same, you got to stand up for the flag policy that the NFL got. They worked with the players to head that shit off. The NFL just blamed the players, didn't want to have nothing to do with it. You could see that the leadership was clearly lost in that aspect. The leadership in the NFL is great at making money, and that's it. And so I do think that those fans that used to like the NFL or have been boycotting have started watching the NBA a little bit more, got a little bit more vested into the NBA. They seeing some of these young cats that's coming out now who are balling, and they don't need to go back. And the NBA has done such a phenomenal job at, like I say, of marketing their product. Like the whole hashtag shit, commercial shit, the text message commercials, brilliant. So simple, but so relevant to today. The whole tie-in with Denzel Washington and the Equalizer, brilliant.
so relevant to today. So I will say kudos to the NBA as a league, because it appears that they have got things exactly where they should be, and that the partnership between the owners and the players is a much better one. And the players, quite frankly, got way more power in the NBA, and they are not afraid to use it. They have not sat on the sidelines and just let shit idly happen. Outside of that Sterling dude, they knew that cat was fucked up before he got caught on tape. They may not have known he was as fucked up, but make no mistake about it, they gave that man a pass because he was writing checks. However, I do think that they have learned as a result of what they went through with him, of the power that they do have collectively. And it appears that they have been using it judiciously and been very thoughtful and disciplined in their approach to things. So shout out to the wisdom of the NBA players, and quite frankly, shout out to the NBA higher ups too. Anyway, that's a whole nother ball game. But I mean, we had the finals, which was horrible, blowout, sweep. We had the draft, which was my Pistons, they don't have anybody. My Pistons are trash. Period. I can't. Oh. And the only response I got at this point is they're at home shining their rings. That is the only response. I have turned into a Cleveland Browns fan when Jim Brown was the running back. That's all I talk about, is how great the Pistons used to be. Joe Dumars caught a great break early on with a team, a can't miss team. And then his decision started. I believe it was with Darko Milicic, who would have been a good player had Larry Brown not been such an extreme asshole to the cat and just kind of ruined his whole career, if you ask me. But anyway, my team is shit. I have not watched football, and I don't know when. I don't think I watched a game last year. So I can't tell you anything about that because I really haven't been keeping up. Because I that's intentional. So sue me for that if you like. I don't have nothing for you to get anyway. But I am going to wrap it up a little early, man. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all about LeBron, again, being the greatest of all time. Salute to everybody that was in the chat room. Do us a favor, please share the post. We will be here every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure. We're doing the water cooler this Thursday, and then the following Thursday we got Black Business Buzz. So if you own a business or know someone that does, they can call up to the show. They get at least 60 seconds of free promotion to basically give their business or brand a commercial. We're not asking you for anything except share the post, share the love. If somebody has something that you like, damn, that's dope, look into it. Flip side, business owners, be business owners. Handle your business. Things may go wrong. Be upfront. Be honest with your peoples. Much love to y'all. Don't forget to check out melanatedgreats.com. Don't forget to check out blackspot.com, BLAQSPOT. And I'm sorry, that is melanatedgreats.com. Check out melanatedpeoples.net. Don't forget to check out mrochelle.com. Don't forget to check out designsbymonet.com. Don't forget to check out the show on Blog Talk Radio, From Goons to Gods. We welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. Don't forget to go to My Skin Is My Sin. Oh, and did I forget the other one? Oh, KMLportraits.com. Shout out to the Queen. Shout out to you. And as usual, we're going to end it off with a joint. And I ain't really sure Oh, you know what? All power to the people with Brother Shout, and I can't remember the other cat's name. I do apologize, King, but it's a dope song.
Just another day up in the ghetto with my brother. They killing us for fun, but they can't take our spirit from us. Father soldiers, rest in peace. The fuck these racists and police until they set my people free. I will not die on my knees. Black power. Fuck them pigs. They busting at our kids for playing with a fake gun. You got that shit on tape, huh? This war going on, no black man is safe from. Fuck it, they won't give me my life, then I'ma take some. If they don't fix up them laws, then I'ma break one. I got knowledge and power, shit, I just play dumb. If they don't love us, then nothing but hate come. How you get where you're going, you don't know where you came from. Catch me in the street, trying to teach them something better. Something more than robbing and the killing for the cheddar. Open up your mind, I put you on another level. You a god, it's everybody else's devil. Just another day up in the ghetto with my brother. They killing us for fun, but they can't take our spirit from us. Fallen soldiers, rest in peace. Fuck these racists and police until they set my people free. I will not die on my knees. Black power. All power to the fist. All power to the fist. All power to the fist. Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to my peace. I pledge allegiance to my peace. I pledge allegiance to the streets before I ever pledge allegiance to a beast. They show me time again, they don't fuck with people. Complected like me, so-and-so pro, affirmative action. Man, they'll shoot you down in the streets. Fucking your children at birth with all of those like kings. I think they trying to get me. There's one to unleash, and the bodies on the floor at least. You can bring the water hoses, put the dogs on the dog on it. Y'all don't want it toe-to-toe, so you got it toe-to-toe. What it do? About the rule? For 50,000 years or better, it's about a warrior culture, not about investing cheddar. Tulsa, Oklahoma, June 21st was a lesson, family. If you bought that life, then we can build up to the last shot.
Just another day up in the ghetto with my brother. They killing us for fun, but they can't take our spirit from us. Fallen soldiers, rest in peace. Fuck these racists and police until they set my people free. I will not die on my knees. Black power. All power to the fist. All power to the fist. All power to the fist. Yeah.